guys, Brixenta here, and because so many of you have liked my MusicNotes review, I decided to do a little bit of a tutorial as well. So when you open your MusicNotes app, you will see all the songs you've purchased. Yes, you have to purchase them. They're usually relatively inexpensive, and they often have deals going on, so be on the lookout for those. But when you open your song, you can do a lot of things here. This helps if you're a singer or a pianist. They have chords as well for guitar players, but this helps so much because you can actually play the song if you click this little play button and hear what the song actually sounds like. Let me turn it up for you. And normally it shows you, let me pull up a different song, because normally it shows you what it's playing. Let's go with Hello by Adele. So I'll push play, and you can see the notes are red where it's at. So it's a great little app. Can you tell? See them turning red? So if you need to know how it goes, if you're not quite sure, you can push that play button. So that's great. If you need to know the tempo, oh, I thought it just had, okay, so if you need to know the tempo, you can click this little thing that looks like a pendulum right here. Oh. Oops. So when you click that little thing that looks like a pendulum, sorry, it's hard to do in the viewfinder. When you click that little thing that looks like a pendulum, you can actually set the tempo so that you can play or sing along with it and you're on beat. And it'll come up with a pendulum if you don't have one. And then you just click it again and push stop to stop it. If you want this in PDF format, there is a button up top that says PDF. I have never had to use that. I have no reason to have it in a PDF, but if for some reason you need it in PDF format, you can do that. You do have to buy it. Or if you actually purchase the membership, which is really inexpensive, I think it's like $20 or something like that. I haven't bought music in a while because I've been focused on other things, but if you purchase the membership, you get a discount on all the music when you buy it, and you get your PDFs free. So you have a couple of options. If you don't want to purchase the year-long membership, then you can just do the one PDF or whatever. And you can print it. Again, you usually get like one copy, I think. And then you have to pay after that. I've never printed them off, so I'm not entirely sure how that works, but there's a print button at the top. Can you tell where I clicked? Oops, probably not, because I just got rid of it. I clicked on the screen. Right there is the print button. Right next to that is the pendulum. So that's where you get your beats per measure. Right next to that is the PDF. So that's how you get your PDF. Next to that, here, I've used this one a lot. So what you can do here is you can change the settings. I've never done that, but you can highlight or you can write on it. By using these tools up top, you can change the color. So if I choose this right here and change it to blue, and then we'll start highlighting things. So say I'm having trouble remembering to breathe there, I can highlight that. Or if I don't want to highlight, I can do the pen that's right next to it. Oops. So this one right here is a highlighter. That's what we just used. The one right next to it, right here, is a pen. And you can change the color of that as well. And then you can write in, so you need to remember to take a breath here. You can write, whoops, let's So if you make a mistake, if you make a mistake here at the bottom, there's a little redo button. And so if you push that button, that mistake goes away. And so if you want to change the brush size, this is all pretty straightforward, but if you do have questions, let me know. If you want to change the brush size, just move the slider up and down. I'm going to make it like pen size. And then we're going to write breath here. So when you get to that page, you can remember to breathe. And you can take text and you can write whatever text you want as well, if you would rather do that. If you're like me and have bad handwriting, I know that is a good option. So we're going to move on to the next thing by pushing the red X at the top. So that will take us out of the writing, and you can slide back and forth like normal now. The information button, information button gives you information about the song. It tells you about the instrumental, the scores, and all that stuff. So that's not something that I really use too much. If you're like teaching class or something like that, it's useful. And if you push, I don't know if you saw what I did, if you push the little flat and sharp, then you can actually transpose it right here. I do believe it costs you, if you're not a member, to do that, but it's an option. And then this play button, we already did that plays it. And then the final button here, if you push that, it just makes it a little bigger. So basically it makes the little screen at the top go away. It's really super simple to use. You can do this for any of the songs. And if you'll see at the bottom, that'll tell you, which page you're on. So, and how many pages there are. So if you want to go to page 4, if you want to work on something there, you just click that little page number and then you do whatever you need to. There's what I wrote. And if you click these little bars here, then you can go to your account on MusicNotes. You can shop, you can get PDFs, you can do whatever you need to on the MusicNote app. If you push the arrow instead, you go back to your screen where you have your lists of songs that you've purchased. You can go to your archives. I don't really know how to use the archives. I've never seen a need for it. So that part I'm not entirely sure about. But if you go to your song list, so the library, and click these 3 dots, you have a few options. You can put them in Dropbox, you can sort them, and you can select the song. So you can really organize this however you want. You can work on the music however you want. You can use whichever kind of files you want. It does cost a little bit of money, but honestly, I think if somebody's putting in the work to create an app to make life easier for me, it's definitely worth paying them something. So I'm okay with being charged because their prices are pretty reasonable. The really popular songs are a little bit on the pricier side, but if you're not buying a lot of songs, it's totally worth it. If you're buying a lot of songs, I don't know if maybe going to the music store or something might be better if you're buying a lot of one song. They do give you a discount, like once you've bought the song, the next time you buy it, it's much less expensive. So it's whatever works for you, however that works. I love MusicNotes, and I love that I can write on them till my heart's content, because I often do that. I haven't worked on Hello, so that's why there was nothing written on it. But I hope you found this helpful. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments below. I would love to answer them. I would love to connect with you. If you don't have questions and just want to say hi, go ahead and comment below. If you want more of this content, hit subscribe so you don't miss any of it. I love you, dream big, and take action.